Hello and welcome to the Team
Hello.
UwU.
Episode 8.
So we are going to be talking about.
You gotta say your name first.
Dang it,
It's
I forgot
tradition.
that. You're right,
Seven
tradition.
times now. We've
Welcome.
done this 7 times.
Yes, this is
7 times.
Hello, I am Serpa GD, and
He's Serpa GD.
This man is Geometry Crystal.
I'm Geometry Crystal. That's my name.
We have not talked about GD once in this podcast,
Nope.
and we probably aren't going to.
I mean, we might. Once
We
more
might.
GD people come in.
Once more GD, yeah, that's true.
But right now, it's only the
We're gonna get-
most intellectual.
I mean, we're gonna have some
conversations.
GD people as guests in the future and stuff.
That's true. And we
DM
are,
us if you
DM.
want to be in it.
If you want to
Serpa
be in it.
GD and Geometry Crystal.
We love to have guests.
We do. We need to have.
We have not had one guest.
We've not had one guest, no. And we will, maybe.
We will.
Hopefully.
Maybe in the future.
Let's
But
get back on track. Annoying kids and
annoying
teachers.
kids and teachers.
We didn't. Okay,
We
so
went off the rails.
I have
so
another
hard
annoying
for the
kid
last
to
one.
talk about. So his name is Braden with a Y, Brayden. I don't know why I clarified that, but just he lives at 4531 Grover Lane. So if you want to go,
you wanna go
shoot him in the head, that would be very much
That would be
appreciated.
great. Grover Lane.
Grover Lane,
I used to
4743.
live on Grover Lane.
Yes, it's filled with prostitutes. Anyway.
That's why I live there. Because I am a prostitute.
Yes. Oh God. Oh boy. Crystal
Oh.
really revealing details. Just get ready for the Geometry Crystal backstory. It'll happen.
Oh, it'll happen one of these episodes. 20
mm.
minutes of just the Crystal backstory.
Oh God. I don't want to hear that. But anyway, so he was another homeschooled kid. So already right off the bat, getting in trouble. He was in middle school. It was in 6th grade it was in 7th grade. And I didn't actually have the same grade as him. He was in 6th and I was in 7th. But we had the same PE, so me and my friends who did not play sports, and him who did not play sports. He was this really small kid with like glasses, but like it was one of those kids like it was like one of those like glasses where it's like bulky glasses, like they looked like Nerf glasses, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
But like they're actually prescription. One of those. Ugh.
Just the really thick frames.
Yes, he had like a really high voice and was just not funny at all. But he was like had no shame. So he would just come up and just constantly interrupt what you were doing with stuff that wasn't funny. You had to be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah. You'd like, ugh. You know?
Yeah.
I'm not giving good reasons for hating this kid. I just didn't like it.
I was about to say, you were talking about people going up and shooting him.
Well, that was a joke. But it wasn't a very good joke. Guys, I apologize.
You need to come up with better humor.
That was not a very funny
We talked
joke.
about this.
That was not funny.
We talked about this.
He didn't do anything
I keep
wrong.
a list of all my jokes.
He
all my
didn't do
great
anything
jokes.
wrong. In fact, most of the kids I hate, they didn't do anything wrong.
It's just because they're slightly
Like another
annoying.
kid, it was in my class, 8th grade, Blake. He didn't really do anything wrong. He was just really annoying. Actually, no, he did do some stuff. All right. So this is the kid that we hacked his account.
Oh, I guess we'll tell that story after this.
Should we tell it? Yeah,
Or should we tell it right now?
No, we'll tell the story after.
Okay,
this.
we'll tell the story after.
I want to give, I guess, my reasoning for it. It's not a very good
you
reasoning.
You guys can hate him too when we're
all right.
done
So,
with that story.
The stuff that, I mean, he was just really annoying. He would oftentimes just insult people randomly. He played a lot of video games, and no one liked him whenever he played video games because he would just cheat. He would get really angry whenever he wouldn't win, and he would create rules that made people lose whenever he wasn't going to win. So, like, at lunch, for some reason, we played games with him. Me and my friend group played games, BS usually with him. And so many times, one time I can recall, we were playing, and I forget what happened, but it was like we had like a skirmish where I think someone like called BS. It was like after someone's turn or like something happened, and they were having an argument. But instead of organizing the argument or accepting that he was wrong, he put all the cards, because they were his cards, so he put all the cards away and stopped the game and walked away like a little bitch. So that's one thing he did, and he did this often, by the way, so we didn't like playing stuff with him because he would just constantly interrupt what we were doing and be a sore loser if he didn't win. And he was the same way online too, on video games too. He would leave, or he would like somehow make the game unplayable for everyone else if it was possible.
Like rage quit.
Rage quit, yeah, but he wouldn't just rage quit for himself, he would also make the game impossible for other people to play if he could.
Right.
So, he was just overall not a very good person to be around, and also he was the type of person to watch only Fortnite content all day, alone in his room. So, this is the backstory on what he is. This is the backstory on what he's done, just why he's just no one likes him.
Now
we can talk about the hacking story.
Do you want to tell her? Or do you want me to?
You did more in it, so I feel like
Right.
you should give your perspective on it.
Okay. So for those of you who don't know, at one point in time, Fortnite had a thing. I don't know if it's still this way. Probably not, because Fortnite Chapter 2 or whatever. But it had a thing where if you you logged into your account, or you had an email sent to your if you log into your account on a Samsung phone, you got a specific kind of skin, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I think I should tell this part.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so, I should give the whole backstory. We were going to the Houston Food Bank, so we were for school. So we were to work at the food bank. So we were on the bus, and I was unlucky enough to sit next to him. I don't know how it happened. I think I don't know. My friends were like, "Fuck you."
Just God hates you.
God hated me. Yeah. And so I had to sit next to him, and the whole time he was just being annoying and stuff. And then on the way back from the food bank, he was like, "Oh, you have a Samsung phone? Hey, so there's this skin in Fortnite you can get. It's the Samsung skin. If you play 3 games of Fortnite on a Samsung phone, you'll get a skin. So could I log into my account? I'll log into my Fortnite account, and so I can get the skin. And then you play 3 games of Fortnite, so I can get the skin." And I'm like, "Dude, I really don't want to." You're like, "Come on." And then he's like, "No, come on, do it." And I'm like, "Fine, whatever," because I don't want to argue the whole time because he's a bitch. He'd probably throw my phone out the window or something. I was legitimately worried about that being a possibility.
Looking at his history, it seems
he would do something like that. So he installed Fortnite on my phone, and so that's how I got his Gmail. So, and his password, so I could log into his Gmail at any point. And so I discovered this while Crystal was at my house one time. And I discovered that I have this guy's account, and I looked at his watch history and stuff, and saw just the bottom of the barrel content, like clickbait Fortnite content, and the red bar was all the way at the end. So he watched this stuff all the way through. This wasn't just a accidental click, and it was every single video he watched, the worst kind of thing. And so I was like, oh, okay, I have his Gmail account, and then we had the wonderful idea to try to mess with his account. Oh no, wait, actually.
You should tell what
I should tell what the actual. Okay, so his YouTube channel was just stolen YouTube videos, stolen Fortnite montages that he claimed as his own. He called himself the Real Enton, which was not true at all, and he used videos stolen from a channel just called Enton.
Same profile picture and everything.
Same profile picture, same everything, except for the banner. Channel banner was different.
Yeah, the channel banner was different.
But other than that, it was the exact same. It was he stole videos from a channel called Enton and called himself the Real Enton, and his about page was just a good Fortnite player.
Yep.
It was horrible.
And the videos weren't even his. That's the thing.
No, and they were lower quality and everything.
Yep.
It was bad. It was all stolen, and he was monetizing it too.
Right.
Or if he got any monetization off, I don't know, but he was monetizing them, and just stealing content. So we decided that we should try to mess with his account to teach him a lesson not to steal stuff.
Yeah.
Just through anonymity. So I guess you can tell this part.
Oh, alright. So he told me the backstory of the kid, before we even hacked him.
Yeah.
And that's why I really hated him, and I was just so giddy that we were able to get onto his YouTube account, and I was like, we could really do some damage here. It's amazing. Now, we didn't really want to ruin the kid's YouTube channel or whatever, but we did want to mess with them. So if this doesn't spit justice, I don't know what does. So we get onto his account. I decide, let's try to scare him with some satanic imagery and whatnot. So he always started his videos with some kind of weird intro or whatever.
Yeah.
And I downloaded just a random Fortnite montage, and I added because with all the Fortnite montages he uploaded, it was he put some trendy garbage pop song over it. So I downloaded a song that was trendy, it was just a Post Malone song, and I put it over it. And what I did was
Sunflower.
Yeah, it was Sunflower. I just made the song get slower and slower as it went on, and it got deeper. It would just get deeper and deeper and deeper.
The video would get darker and turn.
Yeah.
It had a red filter on it eventually.
Right. What was that?
Nothing happened.
Oh. You looked like you were like, yo, what's up?
No.
At your room for no reason. Oh, whatever. So I did that, uploaded it, and it seemed like a normal Fortnite montage or whatever. And Yeah, so he saw that eventually. It took him a while, but he eventually saw it. We were gonna change his profile picture too to like, so his profile picture was copied from the actual Enton, and it was just like the letter E. And I took like I just got a white background and crappily drew the same uh, profile picture, and I was going to make that his profile picture, but it wouldn't let us do that for some reason. I don't.
We needed his password.
Yeah, you
which
could.
we did not have.
You could upload videos, but you couldn't.
For the record,
check
I didn't have his password. I just used I just used Google's like automatic login thing.
Right.
I didn't know his password.
Right. So we uploaded that. He took it down, and then he uploaded another video and was like, "Yo, so why you hacking me, huh? Why you hacking me, huh? Blah blah. You gonna come and hack me?
Here's my Discord.
Here's my Discord if you want to come and whatever." He linked us his Discord, and I was like, awesome. So I made a new Discord account because I didn't want him finding my main one, and I called it Kazareth because that was the scariest sounding name that I could think of. And I made the profile picture some pentagram with a goat head in the middle of it. And then he was like, "All right, why don't you join a call with me and my friend, huh?" And so I joined it, and I was just like, "Yo, what's up?" And he's like, "Why you hacking me, huh? Why you hacking me?" And he was trying to be all serious and scare me or whatever.
He has a friend on too.
Was that?
He had a friend on with
him. Yeah. His friend was in the call too. But his friend was just like joking around, and then I would joke around with his friend, and then all three of us would laugh like really, really hard at all of us joking around, and then it would be silent for a couple seconds, and then he would literally just go, "So why you hacking me again?" Like trying to be all scary again, and we did this. It just rinsed like we just did the same thing over and over again. It's just the same stuff. It's just he would try to be scary. The other friend would joke around. I would joke around with the friend. We'd all laugh. He'd go back trying to be scary. We were in the call for like an hour or whatever, however long it was, 30 minutes, hour,
30,
whatever.
probably more like 30 minutes.
Yeah, probably close to that. And it literally just got to the point where it was quiet for a while, and then we just started talking about normal, mundane stuff. And then he was like, "So how'd you even get my password anyway? Blah, 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 blah. I'm going to change my password right now." And he changed his password, which meant that we could no longer mess with his YouTube channel because we had no access to it now. We didn't have access to his actual Gmail anymore because he changed his password. So I just said, "You know what? I got your password the first time, so I can just get it a second time. You know that, right?" But at the end, I was just like, "I'm going to stop hacking you if you upload your own original content." And he was like, It is my real content. I made it." And I was like, "No, you literally stole it from Enton, the channel, which you just stole the identity of." And he was like, "Fine, whatever." Didn't he take that? He took down all his videos, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
Yeah,
he said, I didn't steal it, but then he just took down all his videos anyway because he got scared.
Took down all his videos, and I guess he started uploading more Fortnite montages. I don't know if they were his.
They probably weren't.
Probably weren't. I really don't care, but he uploaded another video, like, 2 months later?
Yeah.
And it was a video of him saying, "Hey, whoever hacked me, I need your help, okay? My friend, his YouTube channel's been hacked. He's at risk of losing everything." Whatever it was something. His YouTube channel's been hacked.
Yeah.
"Can you help us, please?" And so I got on my Kazareth YouTube channel, which I also made. I was kind of harassing him with that as well. And I was like, I might be able to help. And I haven't been on the Discord, the Kazareth Discord, or the YouTube channel since then. So I don't know if he's messaged me or anything. But yeah, so that's what happened.
Yeah.
That's what he gets for just being a freaking idiot.
Yeah.
Just the worst kind of person.
And I don't know, I'm pretty sure he hasn't changed because all my friends still talk to him and still make fun of him for doing the same stuff. So, pretty sure he hasn't changed as a person since.
Freaking, what, 6 months?
It's been only, 6 months.
6 months, 7 months.
Still hasn't changed at all.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Literally, what is it? Literally the next day, we went to a pool party, and he was there.
Oh, no, literally the next day.
Yeah, like, no joke. Next day, we went to a pool party, and he was there. I was scared, because, so he knew it wasn't going to be Serpa, right? Because it was my voice, and he didn't even...
Yeah, if I started talking on there, he would have been like, Serpa,
I know who this is. I go to school with you, whatever.
How dare you?
How dare you betray my trust like this, Serpa. My heart is broken.
My heart is broken, and it's all your fault.
But since it was my voice, I was nervous that he would recognize my voice and be like, "Wait a minute, But I think at one point he actually came up to me and was like, "Sup?" And I was like, "Hey, yeah, how's it going?" Like I try to make my voice sound like not my voice, just like, "Oh yeah, yeah, thanks. How's it going?" So that he wouldn't be, so he would more just be like, "Okay, weirdo," rather than "Wait a minute." So, yeah, that was what was his name? Blake.
Blake, yeah.
Blake. Disgusting. Balake. Well, we're out of ideas here on the Team UwU podcast.
That's what happens whenever we're out of ideas.
Yeah.
We talk about how we're out of ideas to try until we get another idea.
Right. We still have annoying teachers, though. We haven't even really talked about annoying teachers.
No, we haven't. Okay, I guess I could tell you about one of my annoying teachers. So her name was Miss Graziosi, and she did a few things, but, so one of the things, so we were in 5th grade, and I think I dropped a pencil or something, and I was like, oh, hey, could you get that? Because that's one of the most spoken phrases in all of school is, hey, could you get my pencil? I dropped it. And so they were like, yes, or something like that. I forget what happened. And
you're asking another student this?
Yeah, I think so. Or maybe no. All right. We didn't say anything. I just dropped it, and I was like, "Hey, could you get that?" And you're like, "Okay." They nod, and then the teacher flips out and because like we're not allowed to talk, I guess. So it's like, "Hey, you can't talk in my class. How dare you?" Blah blah blah. And so you have a mark, but at that point, getting a mark, which basically meant like you had a mark against you, was bad for me because my parents would punish me if I got marks. They'd like take stuff away from me, so I didn't want one. And then another friend that was sitting, like I think next to like us, stood up and was like, they weren't talking. She just went to grab his pencil, and she was like, "How dare you say that I didn't see something that I saw? How dare you? This is so disrespectful."
With my cataracts.
With my cataracts. She didn't say that. But yeah, she was like, "How dare you say something I see, blah blah blah." She pulled us out into the hall, all three of us, and then pulled out 2 other teachers, the 2nd grade teacher and the 3rd grade teacher, which just so happened to be the only teachers in the building that didn't know who we were. So that was good. And then she prayed over us because we had done something so horribly, horribly wrong. And then she sent us back to class. And that happened. Then she also emailed my mom too, and she was pissed. Very pissed.
That's very stupid. That we will pray
over you, even though we didn't do anything. The only word that was said was, "Hey, can you get that?"
Sometimes teachers. Oh my god.
Also, yeah, another time. I just want to squeeze this one in here. Another one of my friends. He was in 5th grade. He didn't know a math problem. He didn't know how to do a math problem, and asked for the teacher's help. So instead, it was like a really easy. I guess it was a really easy math problem, something we learned a long time ago. And so instead of the teacher being like, "Oh, okay, I'll help you with that," she said, "How dare you not know that? You're in the 5th grade. You should know these things." And then walked away. That happened, and she was fired. Oh yeah, she was fired right after that too.
Oh, was that the teacher that showed up after pregnant lady?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who was
right?
The whole thing.
It would take literally 6 episodes just to talk about this one teacher that I hate so much.
We only got 2 minutes here, buddy.
Yeah.
Or a little more than 2
I'll
minutes,
try to
whatever.
squeeze in
Whatever,
little bit. Her name's Miss Hurd. I had her for 8th grade and 7th grade. 7th grade, she was just kind of whatever. 8th grade, we had her for 3 hours in a row, which is a lot of time to spend with someone you really just want to die immediately. So, and this was every day. Even on weekends, she would just, in my mind, just would not leave my mind. She just stayed in my mind all the time. I think she may have been like a demon or something, but she would she would tell a story in the middle of class, like while we had work, and we would be doing the work, and she would while she's telling a dumb story, and she was like, "Hey, no, you guys can't work. You listen to my story," and then we would have to take it home and do it because she wanted to tell a story, and it was always something dumb about like her peanut farm, which she was growing up or whatever. Like we made peanuts when I was I forget. Nobody cares. And she told stories about like, one we remember was that her grandma had a chicken farm or whatever, and would crack chickens' necks, and they would like over their shoulder. You know how they do it?
Yeah, yeah.
And like her and her cousin would run up and be like, "Oh, I wanna crack the chicken's neck next to grandma." I hate that teacher. She just rumbled at her peanut farm the whole time. And her dad, this is 2 years ago, her dad had everything wrong with her dialysis like 4 times a week or something. Had to drive to Tulsa, which is like 2 hours from where they live. like his leg was like rot, like part of the skin was rotting. They had to almost had to amputate his leg. He had heart problems. He had like some kind of cancer. Also, something was wrong with his brain. Every day she would talk about
Terminal 7.
brain cancer. I don't even know what that is, but it's bad. She would talk about how he was like dying like every day. 2 years later,
What a bitch.
he's still alive. He's still alive.
Really?
2 years later. Yeah.
Oh, God.
So we'll see how that turns out. But anyways,
You can spend more time to talk about her if you want.
well, I can talk if we can do another episode.
I guess we
I
could.
guess.
Sure, alright.
Whatever.
I'll see you next episode, I suppose. See you later, my children.
My children.
Goodbye, my children.
Goodbye,
That's what
my
it
children.
is.